Hey everyone, it's me, CGS, back finally with the results for the Harley Benton guitar competition. And yes, we're going to give it away at last, and I'm delighted. So, those of you that follow my channel will know that this guitar was chosen by you for me to buy and review, and there was always the intention on my part to give it away to one of you as well. So we had a competition, and we had only one entry, unfortunately, a guy called Matt East from the States who helped an old guy out with his garbage, because the whole point of the competition was to try and spread a little bit of positivity, some good news, if you will. Yeah, so despite the fact that we had one entry, I really felt, number one, the entry wasn't fully valid because Matt didn't send me his contact details, just the link to the video. But I felt that it wasn't fair. It wasn't a true competition to have just one entry. So quite a few people emailed to say that they agreed with that. Quite a few people emailed to tell me that they didn't and that I should give it to Matt. And I get that. However, I did feel that we should try and spread a little bit of positivity with it, and I wanted it to be a proper competition. So I opened it up to you guys, having realised that people don't like to shout about their own good deeds and would much prefer to nominate others. So we ended up with 15 nominations to win this guitar, which was great. All the nominations were thoroughly well deserved. There was Matt, Santa Swampash, Duncan, DKG, my buddy. Hi, Dunk. Dan McCloy, Jordan, who saved somebody's life, my mate Peter from New Zealand, Millie, the Music Maker Relief Foundation, Alexis, David Haxton School, Grandad Barton, Kevin Coleman, Sina Safati, Carl's Girl, and Alex Shives. And all of them, for their various different reasons, were nominated by people for really great work and kindnesses, which is what I was looking for. And it's lovely to share those with you. Hope you enjoyed the competition, and I hope you enjoyed voting. Thanks for everybody that did. We had over 200 votes for the competition, slightly less than we had for me to buy and unbox this, but not far behind. So obviously people are following it. I'll get to the results, shall I? Okay, in third place, Dan McCloy, a guy who is raising 2 daughters on his own due to unfortunate circumstance, and we salute you for that, Dan, and well done. You came third in the poll, so everybody obviously had an empathy with your story, and yeah, really, really well done on being a great dad. And that leads on to number 2, who was nominated by his grandson, and that's Grandad Barton, a great granddad, who has done numerous years worth of work for the Caring Cancer Trust for young children with cancer, suffering with cancer. And yeah, really laudable. Again, well done, Grandad Barton. Very well deserved third place there for you. But the winner, with just over half of the votes to themselves, you guessed it, it's our original guy, Matt East, who helped the old man down the drive with his garbage somewhere in America. And I get why people have voted for him, and I'm kind of relieved and pleased because there were 2 schools of thought, and one of them was very clearly that he did enter the competition, albeit that he didn't give me his address and follow all the rules, but he did send me a video, and that's what I asked for. So in a way, I think justice has been done, and I'm glad that I run the second phase of the competition to hear about all those other worthy potential winners. But this will, as soon as you send me your address, Dan, yeah, this will, Matt, I should say, this will be winging its way to you in the States. So congratulations on the win. So do keep watching, and if you really like it, give me a like. If you love it, subscribe to the channel and share the videos with your friends. I'll be back really, really soon. Oh, I've got some other news for you. Further to my last video, in which I mentioned that I got a roller nut, I'll get it right this time, for the Partacaster. I had several people email me and contact me through the comments with concerns about the roller nut, and I totally agree. The fact is that the roller nut had 3 rollers, which means there's 2 strings per roller, which means that the string height is not radiused to work with the fretboard, and I had a closer look at it. It's dead level, which is no good with a radiused fretboard. And also the fact that you can't go back once you've put a roller nut in. So if I cut into this neck to fit the roller nut, that's it. Short of a very laborious job of refilling that slot and creating a new slot, which is always going to do something to affect the sustain, you can't go back. So I've decided not to use that roller bridge. So thanks for all of the advice. I did go away and do some research, and I totally 100% agree with you. Wrong thing to do. Instead, what I have done is I've ordered an Iavana compensated tusk nut. So I don't know if I can say tusk. It's a tusk type material, but I think tusk is a trademark not belonging to Iavana. But Iavana produce a great range of compensated nuts, and I've gone with one of those, and it's winging its way to me from the States as we speak. Worth the extra weight for that, because what a compensated nut does is it accounts for the different tensions and requirement for string length to intonate each individual string, and it changes the scale length marginally for each individual string to make it more accurate and right. And it eliminates that age-old problem we all have with our open chords, some sounding in tune and some not. I've just put one, and I should have done a video, and I may go back and review it for you. I've just put a compensated nut retaining piece underneath the strings at the nut on Greenie Moore 2, and wow, the tuning is fantastic. I'll probably do another video on that for you if it takes a while to wait for this nut to come through. So, as I say, see you soon. Tune back in and subscribe if you really like this stuff. I'll be taking the body off this soon, filling in these bits where I've dropped it, and we'll get the Partacaster up and running really soon. In the meantime, take care, my friends, and I'll be back as quick as I can.